Let's get down to business here. Survivor Series review. Or not. That was fast. Survivor Series predictions. Excuse me. If you remember the SummerSlam predictions, I said that at Survivor Series we'd do it again, so you got to pay attention here. I'm going to give you my predictions. You got to give me yours. If you get more matches correct than I do, well, depending on how many, so there's 5 matches, but there's 6 points used. The way we do it, so the only match that is more than 1 point is, okay, so the 4-way tag match is worth 2 because there's 4 choices, even though there's only really 2 choices. Still counts. So that'll be worth 2 points. So there's 6 points total. You get more than me. So if I get 5 points, you get 6, and you're the only person that gets 6, you win. If someone else ties you with 6, then I'll just draw out of a hat. I did it at SummerSlam. Already bought a shirt from WWE Shop. I'll ship it to you. So same basis here. Let's get into it. First match, the Divas Survivor Series match. You got Team Alicia, which is Natalya, Alicia Fox, Naomi, and Emma. Emma is still hanging and banging, I guess. Against Team Paige, which is Paige, Cameron, Summer, and Layla, I think. Clearly, the anticipation for this match is through the roof, judging by my knowledge of who's, in the match. I feel like, I don't know, it's going to be fast. It's not going to matter. No offense to them. It's not going to matter. But I feel like the smart thing to do is pick the team Paige is on. So, of course, I'm going to pick Alicia's team. So, count me down. The team Alicia Fox is on will win this match. Moving on to, 2-pointer here. The Fatal 4-Way for the tag team titles. You got The Miz and Mizdow, Goldust and Stardust, Los Matadores, and the Usos. Why I said there's only 2 choices, because I don't see Los Matadores or the Usos having a chance. It came down to, the other 2 teams, and on SmackDown, Miz and Mizdow were having some issues there. So, you never can tell. I want them to win, I really do, but based on my logic, I can't pick them, because normally if I think it's going to happen, it's wrong. So now this will be the one where everything I want to happen happens, so I picked against everything. So give me Goldust and Stardust to retain, because that's just the way it is. AJ versus Nikki Bella for the Divas title. Rumors running rampant that, AJ's leaving, but then they get taken back and say that she's good through TLC and then probably good through Royal Rumble, and all of a sudden she's here for 15 more years. Not 15 more years, but so who knows? No one really knows. So again, the smart thing to do would be, I guess the smart thing to do would be Nikki Bella, if you believe that stuff, which I don't. So I'm going to pick Nikki Bella to go against all things, because I'm just doing some backwards ass things here, and maybe it'll work, because SummerSlam I did okay. Apparently not well enough though, because I had to buy people things. So I'm just going, you remember this. There's like $30 at the line here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not just throwing random shit out here. I mean, I am, but at some point I don't want to spend $30 if I don't have to. So I'm trying here. So don't think I'm just saying random shit. For some reason, I really think Alicia Fox's team's going to win. I really think Golden Stars are going to win. I really think Nikki Bella is going to win. I'm going to be spending $30, but that's, that's life. That's life. Maybe I'm wrong on all these. You never can tell. Well, until tomorrow, but then we definitely can tell. But yeah, so the funny thing is, every time I say someone winning, I picture in my head like, nah, AJ's going to win. Nah, just stay with Nikki Bella. All right. Going with Nikki Bella. Because, to quote everybody that's ever said because. All right, Dean Ambrose, Bray Wyatt. I feel like this could have been so much more, but at the same time, I feel like I almost wish they wouldn't have done it already, because it's to the point where it's like, neither of them is really at that level where one's going to elevate the other, because while Dean Ambrose is coming across as a bigger star, he hasn't really done anything in his singles career yet. I mean, he's lost to Seth Rollins a bunch, by hook or by crook. But so he's not really that top dude that's like, oh, he can put over Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt obviously loses all the time. I just feel like hopefully whoever loses this doesn't take the turn to, not mattering. But I've wanted to pick Bray Wyatt all throughout this whole thing. I'm like, you know what? No, Bray Wyatt needs it more. But then it's like, well, Dean Ambrose hasn't even won a singles feud yet. So who can manage this more? Bray, if he loses, he becomes the dude that's like just preaching and never can get the job done. Dean Ambrose is, it's hard. It's a weird dynamic. But I'm gonna go babyface heavy predictions here. Going with Dean Ambrose. Even though, again, probably should pick Bray Wyatt, but that's okay. Going with Dean Ambrose in some form or fashion. I'm sure it'll be clean, but I don't know. This is a weird card, man. This is a really weird card. Survivor Series, I don't know what you're doing to us, but whatever, man. So yeah, officially write it down in your books, Dean Ambrose. And then the main event, Team Cena versus Team Authority. Team Authority, you've got your boys, Seth Rollins, Kane, Seth Rollins, Kane, Rusev's on the squad, Mark Henry's on the squad, and Luke Harper's on the squad. And then you got Team Cena, which is John Cena, Ryback, Dolph Ziggler, Eric Rowan, and The Big Show. So obviously if Team Authority loses, they lose all power, and they announced on SmackDown that if Team Cena loses, they will all be fired with the exception of John Cena. So you can look at it either way of that either makes it super obvious and they're trying to do too much, or it makes it a little more intriguing because especially the fact that it's everyone but John Cena, so then it's almost like, is his team going to end up turning on him because it's like, okay, well, you're fighting the good fight or whatever, but if you lose, nothing comes of it other than, maybe the Authority makes you do some dumb stuff or something like that, but we're all going to lose our jobs, so we're really what's going on here. Will it come down to Cena and one other guy, and then they turn on Cena because they're not losing their job, they try to get in, go with the Authority? I don't know. Because until the firing thing, I thought it was going to be Team Authority for sure, because they're going to at least run the whole thing. Like, I thought the whole point was the whole Authority storyline was going to run through WrestleMania, so I thought that. Now it's like, I don't know, because fired isn't really fired most of the time, so they could go there and then flip it into something. I don't know. Either way, oh man, this one's hard, man. This is at the buzzer here. Because I feel on a confidence level of, a grading scale, I'm at about a D- of confidence scale on these picks so far. So this might bring it down to the F. Let me try to think of some scenarios in my head here. I think the only way Rusev's getting eliminated is by disqualification. And I don't know they're ready to go all the way with him as far as being like the sole survivor. But I just can't see him getting pinned. So he's obviously not going to be the last guy. So then you'd have to eliminate Rollins. I can see Rollins getting eliminated, Kane, Henry. Yeah, Rusev's the only guy that I don't see getting pinned, so he has to get out early. On the other team, on the other side, Cena. Cena, and then Dolph. He's eliminated, Big Show. You know what? I'm going to go with Team Cena, officially. Before I talk myself out of it, I'm going Team Cena. So again, the team Alicia Fox is on, Golden Stardust, Dean Ambrose, Nikki Bella, and Team Cena to win at Survivor Series. Like this video. You also have to like this video, because I can tell, and then you can't win. So you have to like this video. Comment down below your predictions. Again, if you beat me, I'll buy you some shit. Wouldn't you love it? I don't know what the word to say is about the amount I'm looking forward to Survivor Series. But there it is. Let me know your predictions down below. Subscribe, like this video. I will see you for the review on Sunday where we find out if I'm buying some shit. Goodbye.